Millions are searching one question right now. Who is Nancy Guthrie? An 84-year-old woman from Tucson, Arizona, whose sudden disappearance has now drawn national attention. But behind the headlines is a mother, a grandmother, and a private citizen, now at the center of a growing federal investigation. Tonight, we break down who Nancy Guthrie is, why her case is making national news, and what investigators have revealed so far. I'm Elizabeth McNeil. Here's what you need to know. Nancy was last seen at her private residence in Tucson. According to officials, there were no signs she planned to leave. Her car remained in the driveway. Personal belongings were untouched. But outside the front door, investigators made a troubling discovery. Evidence on the porch suggested she may have been taken against her will. Neighbors reported no unusual sounds that night. Law enforcement quickly secured the area and began processing the property as a potential crime scene. Federal investigators later released surveillance images captured near the time of her disappearance. The footage shows a masked individual approaching the front door. The person appears armed. Authorities have not confirmed the identity of this individual, but the release of this footage signaled a major escalation in the investigation. Officials are urging the public to carefully review the images and report any recognizable details. Investigators also confirmed that blood matching Nancy's DNA was discovered at the scene. This finding significantly intensified concerns of foul play. The FBI joined local authorities shortly after. Forensic teams conducted extensive evidence collection inside and outside the home. Authorities have not publicly disclosed the full scope of what was recovered. As the search expanded, the FBI announced a $50,000 reward. The reward is for information leading to Nancy's location or to the arrest of those responsible. Tip lines have been flooded with calls, but officials say they are still working to verify credible leads. Time, investigators say, is critical. Earlier this week, authorities detained a man south of Tucson for questioning. Law enforcement executed a search at a nearby property. The individual was held for several hours, but he was later released without charges. Officials have not confirmed whether he remains a person of interest. The investigation remains active and ongoing. The man briefly spoke to reporters after his release. He denied any involvement. He stated he had no knowledge of Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. Authorities continue to follow multiple leads. At this time, no arrests have been announced. Federal agents remain involved in the search. Investigators say they are committed to exhausting every possible avenue. Nancy's family continues to ask for privacy and for help. If you have information regarding this case, contact the FBI tip line immediately. We will continue to monitor this developing story. For now, I'm Elizabeth McNeil. Stay informed, stay safe. While investigators continue their work, the local community remains deeply affected. Neighbors describe Nancy Guthrie as kind, quiet, and devoted to her family. Vigils have been held, and community members say they are holding on to hope for answers. Law enforcement officials are urging the public not to speculate. They stress that online rumors and unverified claims can interfere with active investigations. Authorities say they are following evidence carefully and methodically. At this stage, no new arrests have been announced. To recap the timeline, Nancy Guthrie was first reported missing earlier this month. Investigators quickly launched search efforts and began gathering surveillance footage and digital evidence. A person of interest was later detained for questioning and subsequently released. The investigation remains active. Officials are now focusing on forensic analysis and witness interviews. Search warrants have reportedly been executed as investigators work to piece together the sequence of events. The FBI's involvement signals the seriousness of the case. Authorities say they are committed to pursuing every available lead. Investigators continue to ask for the public's help. Anyone with information, no matter how small it may seem, is encouraged to contact authorities. Even minor details can make a significant difference in missing persons investigations. This remains a developing story. We will continue to monitor updates as investigators release new information. For now, the search for answers continues. I'm Elizabeth McNeil. Thank you for watching. Stay with us for the latest updates.